Hi again, it's Adam. I'm your host of the Board Leadership Series, this revolutionary series on YouTube that is executive education for nonprofit boards. We're at part 3 of our 400 chapter, Legacy, Wealth, and Systems Level Thinking. This is the penultimate, the next to last video of our entire series. This has been such a joy and such a pleasure to create and share with you. And if you made it this far, it's time we say something out loud. Board service is not just a gift, it's a growth move. For Gen Xers, Millennials, and anyone in their 30s to 50s, this isn't about just giving back, it's about stepping in, showing up, and shaping the future, and shaping what comes next. And let's be honest, it's also about positioning. You want to meet people who matter and making a change in the world? You want to learn how change really works? You want to be someone who people look to when the moment calls for it, calls for leadership, calls for a trusted voice in the room? Board service does all of that. So let's break it down. What's in it for you? And we'll just say it: network, visibility, and credibility. Because when you join a board, you're not just attending meetings, you're entering a room of influence. You're learning how budgets work, how decisions get made, how power moves. You're building a track record that says, I care, I show up, and I make things happen. And people notice that. Next, think about what's in it for your community. This is about collective energy, your peers, your chosen family, your colleagues, because when you step into a leadership role as a board member, you become a connector. You're a convener. You're a culture shaper. You get to bring others in, and you get to say, I'm not doing this alone. Come with me. You build a shared experience that's bigger than you. This is where movements start. This is where people who care about the same thing at the same time get to do something incredible for a cause that matters. And this leads us to what's in it for the world. We're going to talk about power. Because this is a generation that is inheriting power, whether we're ready or not. Because look at the research. There's over a $70 trillion wealth transfer about to happen. And while this isn't a finance video, it is a moment of truth. We're about to inherit a lot of influence, a lot of power, and a lot of money. So what are we going to do with it? What will we do with the platforms that we're stepping into? Board service, being a board member, showing up, helping a nonprofit, leading that nonprofit, understanding what fiduciary responsibility is, acting on it. This is where we practice power with integrity. It's where we learn how to govern well, fund boldly, and lead forward. This is where we build a world that's not just more generous, but more just. So here's my invitation to you. If you've been waiting to get involved until you have more time or know more people or feel more ready, here's your sign. You're ready right now. Right now. Because the world needs you right now. Whether you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, wherever you are in your life, your legacy can start with being on a board and helping a nonprofit. This is where your legacy starts. I've served on boards myself. I've made some of my closest friends through boards. I've helped fund initiatives that have impacted lives just by volunteering my time in service and my knowledge and all the things that come with being on a board. So don't wait until you're older. Start thinking about your legacy. Start now. Our final section, our final video, is going to talk about going beyond the gift, leading with equity, power, and generosity. Look forward to seeing you then.